Hello, welcome to our SuperSibsGaming video. Sorry to keep you waiting. As you may know, I'm not a Pokemon professor. People call me FrozenBlaze. In this video, I will be discussing my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Enjoy! Number 10, Typhlosion. My 10th favorite Pokemon has got to be Typhlosion. He is a fire type, and he's also known as the volcano Pokemon. So the reason why I love Typhlosion is because he's known to make everything go up in flames when angered, and I just love that. Like I love how fiery he is and everything. So a little fun fact actually is that Typhlosion and Charizard, along with their respective evolutionary lines, have the exact same base stat in the same distribution. So it's pretty awesome. So obviously I got to start it out with Typhlosion, fire type Pokemon, dead on, number 10. Number 9. So number 9 is Absol, the dark type Pokemon, also known as the disaster Pokemon. So I am in love with Absol like crazy. I don't know why it's so low on the list, but you guys will see later on why it's low on the list. It was so hard to pick where I wanted to put Absol because I love him so much. So Absol actually has the highest attack of any non-legendary Pokemon. So I mean, come on, that's crazy to me. Like he's basically a pseudo legendary. Absol may derive from the word buso, which means dangerous. Also, fun fact is it might be a combination of ab, which means away from, and sol, which is Latin for sun, to mean away from the sun. So that's kind of probably more on par because he's a dark type Pokemon. So obviously he's away, like it's basically away from the sun. Um, and that also might be about like solar eclipses, being that a lot of cultures consider a solar eclipse to be the end of times, so or a disaster. And since Absol can actually foretell impending disasters, it kind of makes sense. Which also it could be that it comes from the word absolute, which is that ability to foretell impending disasters. So again, number 9 is definitely Absol. Um, he's just so awesome. Number 8 is, yes, the deep black Pokemon, the legendary Zekrom. He is a dragon and electric type Pokemon, and the reason I love him so much is because he can cause my favorite weather, which is thunderstorms. And he usually actually hides in these thunderclouds. So Zekrom is my favorite Pokemon. Yes, I understand. Is my 8th favorite Pokemon. Yes, I understand he is a legendary, but he still deserves to be on this list. There is a couple other legendaries on this list, so I am sorry. He actually has the highest attack base stat, defense stat, and attack stat of all electric Pokemon. So he's definitely number 8, the legendary Zekrom. Number 7 is Luxray, the Gleam Eyes Pokemon. He is an electric type Pokemon, and I just gotta put this out here. His shiny looks awesome. So there's another reason why I love him. He's based on the adult lynx or lion. And I've been told by many people that I have a lot of characteristics of the lynx, the symbolic characteristics of the lynx. So it's pretty awesome. I feel some kind of connection to Luxray, I guess you could say. And he's just awesome. I mean, look at his moves. The way he looks, sick. I mean, yes, I am one of those people that base my favorites on how they look. So, by chance, yet not by chance, you will see that none of my Pokemon that are on my top fave, at least, that I think look bad, are not there. Like, none of the Pokemon I think look bad are on my top fave because I am shallow and I base a Pokemon's uh, place in my top faves by their looks in many times, and Luxray is actually one of those situations. So, number 7, Luxray. Number 6 is Delphox, the fox Pokemon, fire and psychic. I love Delphox. I mean, come on. This is the reason. It's a wizard, Harry. I mean, that's all I could say. Number 5, Zoroark, dark type Pokemon, the illusion fox Pokemon. Yet another fox on my top 10 list. So, one first reason why I love Zoroark, look at him. Just look at him. You cannot tell me that that does not look like a boss Pokemon. Crimson and Black, one of my top at least 3 color combinations. Come on, that's Zoroark. That's my man. He could create illusions that are indistinguishable from reality. He can delude multiple people simultaneously, and he can even create illusionary landscapes and forests and such, so on and so forth, of where he dwells. So this is a way of him protecting himself, kind of like camouflage in real life. So come on, I love Zoroark. Number 5, no doubt, my man, Illusion Fox Pokemon. Number 4, Yveltal. Yup, another legendary. I'm sorry, I had to go there. The Destruction Pokemon. He is dark and flying type, and he is genderless, so I don't know why I'm saying he. But that's besides the point. I'm sorry, okay? So, Yveltal has the power. I mean, let's just hold up. Let's just take a second. Check out this animation right here from the game itself of Yveltal coming out of his egg. Just check it out. I mean, blown away. Look how boss he looks right here. Yes, you got it, Yveltal. So, a reason why he is my number 4 top fave is because he has the power to absorb life energy. I love doing that whenever I'm battling with my friends or I'm battling in the actual game. I love being able to absorb my opponent's life energy and, bring myself up in the process. Yveltal is also known for his capability of learning the move Oblivion Wing, one of my favorite moves that he'll ever do, and he is the only Pokemon that can do so. So, another cool thing I found is that Yveltal has the highest HP base stat of all Dark-type Pokemon, which makes sense because he's legendary, but still, pretty awesome. Yveltal is actually tied with Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Rayquaza for the highest base stat total of all Flying-type Pokemons. So, my man, my genderless man, Yveltal, number 4 on my list, yes. Number 3, my man, Lucario, the Aura Pokemon. He is fighting in Steel type, and he is commonly male. So yet another Pokemon that is commonly male that I like. Maybe there's a trend there. I don't know. He is based on my favorite Egyptian deity, which is Anubis. When I saw this Pokemon, number 448, I was like, that looks like Anubis. So my little brother, what does he say? He's like, yeah, he's based on Anubis. I'm like, all right, I'm in love with this. I'm in love with this Pokemon now. He is considered to be prideful and is extremely loyal. And one of the main things that I pride myself in on my daily basis is loyalty, and that is why Lucario has to take the cake in more reasons than just looking awesome. He has a natural sense of justice, it's said. So also, I mean, justice is so important in my daily life, and I think in everyone's daily life. So having a Pokemon, like, the fact that they brought up a Pokemon that has all these characteristics, it's like, alright, you gotta love him. So, and last but certainly not least, have you ever checked out his Mega Evolution? Go to after you watch this video, of course, go to the YouTube page, and type in Lucario Mega Evolution if you've never seen him. Check it out, and you'll be stunned. So, number 3 is definitely number 448, my Pokemon, Lucario. Number 2 is Charizard, by far. He was going to be my number 1 favorite, but I had to. When you see my top favorite, you'll know why. So, Charizard is my second favorite because of the fact that he's always been my favorite Pokemon. From back in the day when I first started playing Pokemon at age 10, he was my favorite Pokemon. Charmander was my starter, evolved as Charmeleon, came into the boss Pokemon, the man, Charizard. So, he is a fire and flying type Pokemon known as the Flame Pokemon. Look at him. I mean, come on. What is not to love about him? Back in the day, I went to Pokemon movies just to get his golden card and everything. So, of course, Charizard is going to be number 2 on my list. He is only not number 1 because of the Pokemon that is number 1 on my list. But other than that, he's number 1 in my heart. So, there he is, number 6 in the Pokédex. Charizard. Number 1, Arceus. This normal, legendary, alpha Pokemon. I feel like those three things cannot be in one sentence when it comes to Arceus. Normal? Okay. Legendary? Yes. Alpha Pokemon? Oh, you know it already. So, Arceus is known as the original one. He is thought to have created the actual Pokemon world. Okay? This and it's more commonly thought that he created the Sinnoh region. But he has created the Lake Guardians, Yuxi, Azlif, and Mespirit. He's created the Creation Trio, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. Come on, creating the Creation Trio? What? Arceus, what's going on with you? Either the people at Pokemon have lost their mind, or they are completely intelligent and geniuses like Albert Einstein himself. So, because of all these reasons, Arceus is definitely my top favorite Pokemon. He edged out Charizard ever so slightly because Charizard was by far, he has number 1 place in my heart. But because Arceus is so boss, he had to take the spot. Look at, I mean, come on. Look at what he does. Sick. It's sick. And he can become, even though he's normal, he can become any type of Pokemon he wants as long as he has the plate. So, you get this Arceus, you could put a plate on him and get whatever type of Pokemon you want. He can create the Creation Trio as he wants. Like, come on. According to the anime, it can also bring back things that has once been destroyed and make certain things vanish into the air or halt time. Bruh. Totally boss. This Pokemon is insane. Love it. Arceus, number 493 in the Pokédex. The original one. My man. My main legend. Mr. Alpha Pokemon. Alright, so those are my top favorite Pokemon. You got Arceus at number 1, Charizard at number 2, Lucario at number 3, Yveltal at number 4, Zoroark at number 5, Delphox at number 6, Luxray at number 7, Zekrom at number 8, and Absol at number 9, and Typhlosion at number 10. So, let me know what you thought. Leave below in the comment section below what your top 10 favorite Pokemon is. Because maybe, you know, I'll see that there's a Pokemon that you like that I'm like, oh, I never thought about how awesome that Pokemon is. But let me know what you thought. Also, one other thing I wanted to add about Arceus while we're looking at him is that he looks like an assassin from Assassin's Creed. Tell me not. And that's one of my favorite games. So, of course, my favorite Pokemon is going to resemble one of the characters in my favorite games. And he has the move Judgment. So, there we go. My top 10 favorite Pokemon by FrozenBlaze here. Leave a comment below. Subscribe. Thanks for watching.